Brazil is a country that attracts millions of travelers every year, but it also has a reputation for being dangerous and violent. How can you enjoy the best of Brazil without falling victim to crime? What are the most common crimes that travelers face in Brazil? And how can you avoid them? And why is Brazil still worth visiting? Despite the risks and challenges, in this video, you will find the answers to these questions and more. You will learn about the amazing culture, nature, and lifestyle of Brazil, as well as the tips and tricks to stay safe and have a memorable trip. Welcome back to Destination Zen. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell for more captivating videos like these. Why is Brazil a top destination? But be wary of crimes. Brazil is a country of contrasts, diversity, and beauty. It is the largest country in South America and the fifth largest in the world. It has a rich and varied culture, influenced by its indigenous, African, European, and Asian heritage. It has a stunning natural scenery, ranging from the Amazon rainforest to the Atlantic coast, from the Pantanal wetlands to the Iguazu Falls. It has a vibrant and colorful lifestyle, expressed through its music, dance, cuisine, and festivals. It has a friendly and hospitable people who welcomes visitors with warmth and enthusiasm. Brazil is a top travel destination for many reasons. It offers something for everyone, whether you're looking for adventure, relaxing, culture, or entertainment. Here are some of the highlights that you can enjoy in Brazil. Explore the Amazon. The Amazon is the world's largest tropical rainforest, covering about 40% of Brazil's territory. It is home to an incredible biodiversity of plants and animals, many of which are endemic or endangered. You can experience the Amazon in different ways, such as taking a boat cruise along the river, staying in a jungle lodge, hiking in the forest, or visiting an indigenous community. Visit Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is Brazil's most famous and iconic city, known for its stunning natural settings, its lively atmosphere, and its cultural landmarks. You can admire the panoramic views from the Sugarloaf Mountain or the Christ the Redeemer statue. Relax on the Copacabana or Ipanema Beach. Enjoy the nightlife in Lapa or Leblon. Or join the carnival celebrations in February. Discover Salvador. Salvador is the capital of Bahia State and the first colonial capital of Brazil. It has a rich and diverse history, reflected in its architecture, art, and cuisine. You can explore the historic center of Pelourinho, declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visit the colorful churches and museums, taste the delicious Bahian food, or watch a capoeira performance. Experience Brasilia. Brasilia is the capital of Brazil and a masterpiece of modern urban planning and design. It was built in 1950s by visionary architects Oscar Niemeyer and Lucio Costa, who created a futuristic city shaped like an airplane. You can marvel at the impressive monuments and buildings that represent Brazil's political and cultural identity. Enjoy Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is Brazil's largest and most cosmopolitan city, as well as its economic and cultural hub. It has a dynamic and diverse scene of art, music, gastronomy, fashion, and entertainment. You can visit the world-class museums and galleries, such as the MASP or the Pinacoteca. Sample the international cuisine at one of the thousands of restaurants. Shop at the trendy boutiques or street markets, or party at the vibrant clubs and bars. See Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls are one of the most spectacular natural wonders in the world. They are located in the borders between Brazil and Argentina, where the Iguazu River plunges over 270 waterfalls into a gorge. You can admire the falls from different perspectives, such as walking along the trail or both sides of the river, taking a boat ride under the spray, or flying over them in a helicopter. Experience Pantanal. Pantanal is the world's largest tropical wetland area, covering about 210 square kilometers in Brazil's southwest region. It is a paradise for wildlife lovers, as it hosts hundreds of species of birds, mammals, reptiles, fish, and plants. You can observe them in their natural habitat by taking a safari tour, horseback riding, canoeing, or fishing. These are just some of the many attractions that Brazil has to offer to travelers. However, as with any destination, there are also some risks and challenges that you should be aware of before you go. Brazil has a high rate of crime, especially in urban areas. Some of the crimes that travelers should be wary about are violent crime. This includes murder, armed robbery, carjacking, and assault. These crimes are common in cities like Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Salvador, Recife, Fortaleza, and Belo Horizonte. They can happen day and night, on public transport, on streets, or in hotels. Gang activity and organized crime is widespread. You should avoid wearing expensive jewelry or carrying large amounts of cash. Be alert to your surroundings, or avoid walking alone or in isolated areas. Mugging. This is when a criminal threatens or uses force to steal your belongings, such as your phone, wallet, or camera. This can happen anywhere, but especially during festivals such as Carnival, when the streets are crowded and festive. You should keep your valuables in a safe place, such as a hotel safe or a money belt, and carry only what you need for the day. You should also avoid resisting or fighting back, as this can escalate the situation. Card fraud and ATM scheming. This is when criminals use devices or software to copy your card information or PIN number when you use an ATM or a card reader. They can then use this information to withdraw money or make purchases with your card. You should use ATMs in secure locations, such as banks or shopping malls, and check your statements regularly. You should also notify your bank before you travel and inform them of any suspicious transactions. Kidnapping and express kidnapping. This is when criminals abduct a person and demand a ransom or force them to withdraw money from an ATM. This can happen in any city, but especially in Sao Paulo, where it is more common. You should avoid getting into unmarked taxis or cars or accepting rides from strangers. You should also have an emergency contact and plan in case of an abduction. Taxi scams and fake Uber drivers. This is where taxi drivers or imposters charge you more than the normal fare, take you to the wrong destination, or rob you. This can happen at airports, bus stations, or tourist areas. You should only use licensed taxis or reputable ride-sharing services, and verify the driver's identity and the vehicle details before getting in. You should also agree on the fare or use the meter before you start the trip. These are some of the main crimes that travelers should be aware of when visiting Brazil. However, this does not mean that Brazil is not safe to visit. With some precautions and common sense, travelers can enjoy the many attractions and experiences that Brazil has to offer. Brazil is a top travel destination for many reasons. It has rich and varied culture, a stunning natural scenery, a vibrant and colorful lifestyle, and a friendly and hospitable people. It also has some risks and challenges that travelers should be prepared for, such as crime, violence, and corruption. By being informed, cautious, and respectful, travelers can have a memorable and enjoyable trip to Brazil. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more travel destinations, tips, guides, and tricks. See you next time, fellow travelers!